providing only 20% video as a part of promotion. For remaining 80%, that is 6 to 8 articles, current affairs video, NCERT videos and general studies complete videos, please subscribe to our complete package. 1. The Wild Ones Reach Wayanad for Sanctuary. GS Paper 3, Conservation of Wildlife. Annual Migration of Wild Animals. The seasonal migration of wild animals has begun from the adjacent wildlife sanctuaries in Karnataka and Tamil Nadu to the Wayanad Wildlife Sanctuary, WWS, in search of fodder and water. The annual migration usually begins by February end and will continue till the advent of monsoon. But the recent forest fire incidences reported in the adjacent tiger reserves such as Bandipur and Nagahole and drought-like situation in those regions have resulted in an increased flow of wildlife to the WSS this year. What are the preparations being done while the migration season arrives? The Forest Department has made efforts to ensure fodder, water, and safety to the migrating wild guests. Apart from 42 check dams, 2 temporary earthen dams have been built inside the sanctuary as a precaution against streams drying up during summer. To provide fodder, the coarse grasslands in the sanctuary have been trimmed to allow growth of soft grass. Invasive plants such as Senus spectabilis and Lantana have been cleared on 175 hectares of land to provide fodder. The sanctuary will be closed for tourists from March 1st to April 20th so as to ensure a trouble-free migration for the animals. Apart from the 23 permanent anti-poaching camps and 2 watchtowers, 11 newly erected treetop McCann's temporary watchtowers have started functioning this year. Fire line works have been completed on 167 kilometer stretches on the fringes of the sanctuary. As many as 162 watchers have been deployed inside the sanctuary, including 113 newly appointed temporary watchers, to prevent forest fires. The watchers were equipped with binoculars and wireless apparatus. Free rationing is also provided for as they are working in remote areas. 2. What are impacts of the budget across different sectors? GS Paper 3, Indian Economy, Union Budget. Impacts on agriculture and rural sector. Allocation for agriculture is Rs 35,984 crore. Allocation under Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana increased the Rs 19,000 crore. Allocation for rural sector is Rs 87,765 crore. A sum of Rs 38,500 crore allocated for MGNREGS. 100% village electrification by May 1, 2018. Agricultural credit target of Rs 9 lakh crore. Government to allocate Rs 5,500 crore for crop insurance scheme. Parampaраgat Krishi Vikas Yojana to bring 5 lakh acres under organic farming. Impacts on social sector. Allocation for social sector including education and healthcare is Rs 1,51,581 crore. A new health protection scheme for health cover up to Rs 1 lakh per family. Senior citizens will get additional healthcare cover of Rs 30,000. 3,000 stores to be set up for generic drugs. Rs 9,000 crore for Swachh Bharat Abhiyan. National Dialysis Service Program under PPP model. LPG connection for women members of rural homes. Impacts on education and jobs. 62 new Navodaya Vidyalayas will be opened. Higher education financing agency to be set up with initial capital base of Rs 1,000 crore. 10 public and 10 private educational institutions to be made world-class. Digital repository for all school leaving certificates and diplomas. Allocation for skill development is Rs 1804 crore. Government will pay EPF contribution of 8.33% for all new employees for first 3 years. Impacts on the infrastructure. Total investment in the road sector, including PMGSY allocation, would be Rs 97,000 crore. Total outlay for infrastructure in budget 2016 now stands at Rs 2,21,246 crore. Allocation of Rs 55,000 crore in the budget for roads. Additional Rs 15,000 crore to be raised by NHAI through bonds. 10,000 kilometers of national highways in 2016-17 and 50,000 kilometers state highways to be converted to NH roads. New greenfield ports to be developed on east and west coasts. Revival of underserved airports. Center to partner with states to revive small airports for regional connectivity. Plan to augment nuclear power in the next 15-20 years. Reforms in FDI policy in the areas of insurance and pension, asset reconstruction companies, stock exchanges. Impacts on financial sector. Statutory basis for a monetary policy framework and a monetary policy committee through the Finance Bill 2016. Allocation of Rs 25,000 crore towards recapitalization of public sector banks. General insurance companies owned by the government to be listed in the stock exchanges. Impacts on personal finance. People with income less than Rs 5 lakh to get deduction of Rs 5,000 under Section 87A, up from Rs 2,000 last year. HRA deduction up from Rs 24,000 to Rs 60,000 per annum. 40% of withdrawal at the time of retirement under National Pension Scheme to be tax exempt. Additional exemption of Rs 50,000 for housing loans up to Rs 35 lakh, provided cost of house is not above Rs 50 lakh. No changes have been made to existing income tax slabs.